Hey guys, it's Megan. I am so excited to finally give you guys a tour of the game room that my husband and I set up in our house. I've been talking about it for months, and now that we're all quarantined to our homes, we had a chance to finally finish getting it set up. I am super proud of what we've done in here. I'm shocked at how many cool collectible things we have that I kind of forgot about because this has all been in boxes for quite a while. It has taken a lot of time, money, hard work, and some cool experiences to get everything that we have, and I'm just super proud of it. So I hope you enjoy my game room tour. Leave a comment below of what your favorite item or thing in the game room is. I would love to know what you guys think, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe. I just realized that there's a puppy right here and a kitty right there, just sleeping away. I love them. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this tour of my game room. So to start the tour off, this is our door, and we have the little Friends door plate on here. That was given to me by my sister Hannah, so thanks Hannah. All right, you guys ready to check it out? This is lots and lots of hard work. So here's your first look. All right, so let's start over here. I have some Disney pins up here. This is some of my favorites from my collection. A new pin board's gonna go right here as well. I'm working on that right now. And this is my amazing 90s Aladdin movie poster. It's huge in person. So right here I have my little ode to one of my most favorite movies ever, and that is Beetlejuice. Love this little sandworm light. The next shelf is just kind of random different fandoms. We've got some Breaking Bad, Adventure Time, Pokemon, Harry Potter. There's Olmec, he's a bank, and when you put a coin in, his eyes light up. We've got an authentic chocolate frog back there from Universal in California, non-eaten. I wanted to keep it forever. Next shelf, we have a little Disney shelf. We've got quite a few different things here. One of my favorite pins. This is my Ursula Little Mermaid VIP pin from the movie club, which I am a part of. Then down here we have some Marvel going on, some Spider-Man, Ant-Man, Green Goblin, Wolverine. Some cool stuff down here. Over here we got some little plugs. Disney. All right, so I think we will head on over here. So up here we've got a DC Comics sign. My parents gave that to Zach for a birthday or Christmas something. And then this is one of our most amazing pieces in the whole room. Unfortunately, we had to put it up with tape for now because there's no way we're getting a frame that big. It would be hundreds and hundreds of dollars. It takes up the entire wall. Anyway, so it is huge, and I think that my husband had to pay like $80 or more for that back in the day. So, all right. So this was actually a popcorn bucket from one of the Spider-Man movies that we got. This is my light switch I love so much. This is one of the coolest things in the whole entire room, in my opinion. I own a subscription box, and somehow this all happened. So Michael Giacchino, the composer, who composed lots of the music from so many Pixar movies, from Lost, from Marvel movies. We're a huge fan of him. He did the music for Space Mountain, one of my favorite rides at Disneyland. Anyway, this is a hand drawn piece of music from Lost, which is one of Zach and I's favorite TV shows, and signed by Michael Giacchino. It is one of my favorite things I own, and this is my second favorite thing that I own. This is a copy of the Rocky Horror Picture Show, my favorite movie, and it is signed by Meatloaf, Tim Curry, and Barry Bostwick. And this is a picture of when my husband and I met Tim Curry. I love him so much. I'm obsessed with him. So here we have all of our Marvel and Disney movies. Up here we've got all Marvel, and then Disney starts right there. We have a lot, and we're gonna get more. So okay, let's just move this way. We've got Homecoming playing in the background. We've got some consoles set up under here, and probably our coolest one would be the Spider-Man PS4. Got a little Star Wars going, little Spidey light. And one of the other coolest things ever in this whole room, my husband and I got to meet Tom Holland. And that's my little brother there on the right. He was so awesome. And I was like, hey, I have a Spider-Man tattoo. And so we decided to pose with him pointing at my tattoo. So he was really cool. There's a Breaking Bad poster that I got for my husband to announce to him that we were going to Albuquerque, New Mexico to go on the Breaking Bad RV tour a couple years ago for Christmas. We've got a Dundee Award that I got for my husband. Zoltar, my husband, got for me. Spider-Man popcorn. And then this is just all of our random Blu-rays and DVDs. And also TV shows. Me and my husband have been lucky and been able to meet some really cool people. This is Evangeline Lilly, who plays the Wasp, and Kate from Lost. We got to meet Rainn Wilson from The Office, and I got to meet Jason Momoa, which was so amazing. Okay, so where to next? There's my cute little puppy hanging out. She loves to be where mom is. Oh, and there's my cat, Ezio. Ezio, named after that character. This is my husband's record player that I got for him for Christmas 2 years ago, and one of our favorite albums. But let me show you what's behind that. Okay, so this is a signed copy of Assassin's Creed 2, signed by Nolan North, who plays Desmond. This is a signed copy of Grand Theft Auto 5 by Stephen Ogg, who voices Trevor. This is a signed copy of Super Mario Galaxy, signed by none other than Charles Martinet, who voices Mario. Here is Gears of War 3, signed by John DiMaggio. And Metal Gear Solid, signed by David Hayter. So my husband is a big video game collector. There's our NES Classic, one of his favorite games in existence, Mass Effect, and one of his other favorite games, the new Spider-Man game. The whole reason we bought the PS4. So this is Xbox 360, and then as we move down, we've got some Xbox One, PS3, PS2, PlayStation. We've got some Wii, some Switch, some DS, 3DS. This is my really cool 3DS. My husband got me this little like sticker cover that I love so much for my 3DS. All right, so here's another cool thing up here. So this is our little Avatar, and we have the Avatar series on Blu-ray, and it is signed by Dante Bosco, who plays Zuko. So I'm gonna put a couple of other things up here. I haven't had the chance to yet, but there's my Ariel and Prince Eric on their wedding day, and Ursula. We've got a cool Jafar as the serpent and Aladdin movie moment. Abu and the lamp guy. These are one of my pairs of ears that I got to wear to Disneyland last October for Halloween. And here's another movie moment. This is the genie giving Aladdin his first wish. This is one of my most favorite pops in the whole world, and this is my Diamond Edition genie. Here I've got my Haunted Mansion hitchhiking ghosts. And back there is a mashup of our two favorite things, Spider-Man and Mickey Mouse, and that was cross-stitched by my best friend Miyuki. All right, so something that I worked very, very hard on, much like my husband worked hard on collecting all his games, I worked very hard on collecting these. So here's a bunch of our keychains, key rings that we have. Kind of just had this idea to hang them up here, which I thought was pretty good. We're going to be getting some more, so some will probably be moving off of this wall and others replacing them, but yeah. So we have a lot of different kinds of pops. Right here is kind of a mashup of a bunch of different stuff. So I'll just show you a few and then we can move on. These are from some of my favorite different fandoms. So we've got some Adventure Time here. Rocky Horror Picture Show. Harry Potter, lots of Harry Potter. We've got some Parks and Rec. Of course, we gotta have some Bob Ross. Home Alone, Stranger Things, The Labyrinth, Workaholics, Clueless, then in the middle here we've got Disney Pops, and over on this side we have Marvel and Star Wars. So we actually have a bunch more pops coming in over the next couple weeks, probably mostly next week, that we recently bought because Box Lunch was having a really cool sale. So I'm sure I will show you my haul from Box Lunch once it gets here. But we have a lot of Spider-Man pops. And then as we go down, we get to Star Wars. Okay, so here is our little ode to Spider-Man and Marvel over here. Got a lot of just different artwork. And then we've got this whole shelf that is dedicated to mostly Spider-Man, but some Marvel stuff. So let me show you some of these. This is one of my favorite pops that we got. And that is Thanos in his ship. And then we have the domed gauntlet. This is probably our most expensive figurine. And that is a really, really cool bust of Venom. All right, moving down. We have a cool movie moment of Whiplash and Iron Man. Zach just got me this Hulkbuster pop. I love it so much. Moving down. This is a really cool Spider-Man telephone, and it's like an actual landline phone, and when it would ring he would dance and stuff. It doesn't work anymore and we don't have a landline, but it's really cool to have. This is a really cool figure on the melted car. And then we've got our Spider-Man VHS back there. We have a lot of collectible stuff from Spider-Man and unopened DVDs and different stuff. Anyway, here's a Spider-Man gumball machine. A couple of other things. Alright, so let's go up here. Up here we have a 9.6 CGC graded Marvel Ultimate Spider-Man #1. And here we have the Amazing Spider-Man #18. And that is CGC graded 4.5. And here we have one of my favorite Adventure Time issues, and it's signed by John DiMaggio, who voices Jake the dog. And we talked while he was signing my book, and we actually both started crying about the ending of Adventure Time, which was really cool to cry with Jake. So all right, so let's move down to the closet. Okay, so up here we have some different books that we have. Spider-Man. Lots of different cool stuff up here. As a talking Spider-Man mask and a mini Spider-Man pinball machine and some video game books. And here we have Cyborg, and that is signed by Kari Payton. This is a little cute Spider-Man that my sister made for Zach. Some posters, some artwork. I love this poster. So this, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it, but this is a diamond painting, and it's kind of like a color by numbers, but with tiny little sparkly beads. Let me see if I can show you. Each one of those is a tiny little bead that I hand placed to this piece of art myself. So I just finished it the other day, so I still am trying to figure out how to kind of frame it and get it up on the wall, but it took me a very long time, and I'm very proud of it. I think it looks really cool. I got a couple of Adventure Time books here, some trades. This is Adventure Time Marcy and Simon 5 and 6, which I'm about to record as an ASMR video for my Adventure Time Marcy and Simon series. Everybody's been really asking for that. All right. We're almost to the end, guys. Okay, so these are my husband's records and our Black Panther popcorn bucket. And here we have a little Rooster Teeth area. We actually got to meet Michael, and he was really, really cool. And my husband went to RTX in 2012, so it's got some stuff there. So there's his copy of Red versus Blue, and it's signed by Ray, Jeff, Jack, and Jason. And then here we just have a bunch of different board games. We collect Clue and Monopoly games for the fandoms that we like. There's my little Jake. I also have this little purse that I have not been able to take to the parks yet. We were planning a trip for this year, but it looks like it might not happen anymore. So, but I am planning on wearing this to the parks next time I go and putting my pins in here. So this is some of my favorite like Mickey pins and stuff. And I think this purse is just so cute. And it has a red strap, which is adorable. Anyway, but yeah, guys, so that is about it for the game room setup that we've got. I will be doing a haul video of some things that we have coming in from Box Lunch and Hot Topic that we're going to be adding to this room. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out and checking out our game room. Let me know what your favorite piece or collectible that we have is. And I hope you guys have a magical day. See you next time.